Morning, children. Welcome to Diksha online classes. Today, I'm going to teach a topic in mathematics, which is theory of indices. So, this topic is very interesting and also very tricky, and it is the most useful topic. So, in this topic, we are going to learn what is base, what is index, and properties of indices and simple problems we have to learn here. So, let us start with what is base and what is index. So now if a is a non-zero real number and a not equal to 1, what is the meaning of non-zero real? Should not be takes 0 and a not equal to 1. Then a into a, that means you are multiplying a how many times? M times. The resulting answer is a raised to power m. A raised to power m. So then what is a? A is called base here. And what is m? M we call as index or power or exponent you can call. So you can call m as index or exponent or you can call as power. So let us clear. A is non-zero real number and not equal to 1. Doesn't take 1. Doesn't take 0. So take any value other than 0 and 1. If you multiply a number m times, the resulting answer is a power m only. Let us take an example. 2 into 2 into 2 into and so on. So 10 times is given. Then what is the answer? 2 raised to power 10. So that is the basic definition, base and index. Clear? Next. Laws of indices. So we have different laws are there. So let us start with first law. So if a is non-zero real number, then a power 1 equal to a. So that means anything power 1 is itself only. So if you take 2 power 1, 2, 3 power 1, 3. So 1 by 3 whole power 1. That is also 1 by 3. So anything power 1 is itself only. That is the first law of indices. Next, second law of indices. We have so many laws are there. Just go through. Phase non-zero real number m comma nr belongs to q. So all these laws we know in the school level. Just recap. A power m into a power n is nothing but a power m plus n. So that means what is the law? Bases are same. In the product we can add the powers. Even the bases are same, we can add the powers. So a power m into a power n is a power m plus n. Same thing. A power m divided by a power n is a power m minus n. So take this one example. 2 power x by 2 power y is there. So this you can take 2 raised to power x minus y. You can write like that. So when the base are same in both numerator denominator, so you can write as base power difference of the powers of numerator denominator. That is next third one. A power m whole power n is a power mn. This is also another most important property. So let us take one example. 2 5 power 2 whole power 3. So 5 power 2 into 3 should not add 2 and 3, should multiply 2 and that is the property here. So that means 5 power 6 is the answer. So next, anything power 0 means a power 0 is what? 1. That is general, everyone knows that one. Next, fifth one, a power minus m. A power minus 1 can be written as 1 by a power m. So a power minus m is what? 1 by a power m. And sometimes 1 by a power m, we can, given, we can bring into numerator, use a power minus m. So reverse also, we can take it. This is also very important law. Clear? They are no laws. So base are same, add powers. A power m whole power n, a power mn. A power minus m is 1 by a power m. So clear this was. So next, another law. A and B are non-zero real numbers. M belongs to Q. Then A into B whole power m is a power m into b power n. So now observe here the product whole power m equal a power m into b power m. You can extend this property for any number of terms in the base. So you can write this one as a power m into b power m into c power m. And also reverse also you can take it here. So this from this also you can take it here. So if all powers are same in the product, we can multiply directly all the bases. For example, 2 power m into 3 power m is there. So powers are same. We can multiply directly. That is 6 power m. That is Now same thing, a by b whole power m as a power m by b power m. You can take reverse also. So a power m by b power m is equivalent to a by b whole power m. I hope clear about this. And next, so we will solve some problems based on the first, second, and third laws. Let us start the simple questions only. Simplify the expression. You have to simplify the expression after using the identities. So read the question. 4x square whole cube divided by 2x cube whole square plus 6x cube whole square by 3x square whole cube. So just now we discussed property ab whole power m as a power m into b power m. That is one property. So which you can use in the solving this question. So the first thing you have to apply every time is like this. So this is equivalent to 4 cube into x square whole cube divided by 2 square into x cube whole square plus here also same thing 6 square into x cube whole square divided by 3 cube into x square whole cube. I hope clear now. Next, what we can use here. So next another identity a power m whole power n is what a power mn. So this is in the form x square whole cube, x cube whole square, x cube whole square like that is there. So now normal 4 power 3 is 64 into x power 6 divided by 4 into x power 6 plus 36 into x power 6 divided by 27 into x power 6. Now what are possible? Cancel out. This is cancel. This is cancel. Now we can cancel further also. You can cancel out here. So 4 ones, 4 16s cancel. This is 16 plus. So here 36 by 27 is possible to cancel. You can cancel with 9 table. 9 3s, 9 4s. This is 4 by 3. I got clear? Clear now? Next, now we can simplify this one. What is LCM here? 3. So if you take LCM 3, this is 16 into 3, 48 plus 4. Now what is the answer here? 52 by 3 is the answer. 16 into 3, 48 plus 4 into 1, 4. That is the answer for this one. So basic thing is you have to use the identities properly. It is not difficult, easy only. Clear now? The next question. Simplify the expression. So read the question. 9 into 4 power x whole square divided by 16 power x plus 1 minus 2 raised power x plus 1 into 8 power x. So how to simplify this one? So here, listen, here 4 power x whole square is there. First let us start with 4 power x whole square. So this you can write as 4 power 2x according to indices. So you can rewrite this one as 4 square whole power x also. 4 power 2 means 16 power x. That is one thing. So which you want from the numerator. Now comes under denominator. 16 power x plus 1. 16 power x plus 1. So this is in the form of a power m plus n. A power m plus n is what? A power m into a power n. Like this 16 power x into 16 power 1. This is the term. Now same here 2 power x plus 1 is there. That also you can write as 2 power x into 2 power 1. So let us start with that. 9 into 4 power x whole square is nothing but 16 power x. It's already we solved here. Now down 16 power x plus 1 as 16 power x into 16 power 1. 16 power x into 16 power 1 minus again same thing 2 power x plus 1. How to write? 2 power x times 2 power 1 into 8 power x. Now we can go for further simplification. Here 16 power x is there, here 16 power x. You can't cancel that because here minus is there. So let us possible to simplify, you can simplify. So observe here 2 power x into 8 power x. So we have property a power m into b power m is ab whole power m. So if you apply that property, 2 power x into 8 power x. 2 power x into what? 8 power x. So if powers are same, you can multiply bases. That is 2 into 8 whole power x. That is also 16 power x. So now 2 power x into 8 power x is what? 16 power x. Now grouping 9 into 16 power x by 16 power x into 16 minus 2 power x into 8 power x is 16 power x into 2. So I hope clear everyone. Now let us possible to take common. You can take 9 into 16 power x divided by. So in the denominator here 16 power x is 16 power x. You can take 16 power x common. The left out part is 16 minus 2. Now can you cancel 16 power x? 16 power x from the numerator denominator you can cancel out. The remaining answer what left 9 numerator 9 divided by 16 minus 2 is 14. That is the answer for this one. So it is a little tricky. So just observe, you have to simplify this one. The first thing, how to apply laws. 4 power x whole square. 4 power x whole square, nothing but 4 power 2x. Using what property? A power m whole power n as a power mn. And again rewrite that one as 4 square whole power x. That means both give same answer. What is the value of 4 square? 4 square is 16. 16 raised to power x. The value of 4 power x whole square is equivalent to 16 power x. So next, down 16 power x plus 1. So 16 power x plus 1, you can write as 16 power x into 16 power 1. So we have property. What is the property? A power m plus n equal to a power m into a power n. Using that property. So now we can get the value of 16 power x plus 1 as 16 power x into 16 power 1. Same thing 2 power x plus 1 as 2 power x into 2 power 1 into 8 power x. So now observe the numerator, there is 16 power x, here also 16 power x. If it is possible to make here also 16 power x, here also 16 power x, then we can take out the 16 power x common. That is the logic in the question. So we know the identity a power m into b power n as ab whole power m. So like that 2 power x into 8 power x is 2 into 8 whole power x. What is 2 into 8? 16. 16 power x. So let us substitute all the values here. So now in the denominator there is 16 power x common. We can take common. But don't cancel 16 power x, 16 power x directly from the numerator denominator. So after taking common factor only, we have to cancel the terms. So I hope understand everyone. So next, fourth law of indices. If A is a non-zero real number, if A is a non-zero real number and M any rational number, then A power M whole power P. This is another most important. Then left side there is a power, right side no power. In this case, if you transfer M on the right side, that become fractional power. So this implies, so A equal to P power 1 by M, or you can write as M root of P only. A power M equal to P, then A equal to P power 1 by M. For example, 2 power x equal to some 8 is given. So then 2 equal to 8 power 1 by x, you can write like this. That is a to take care. So suppose 2 power x equal to 8. What is the value of 2? Using this property, you can take like this also. So this is just simple example I am telling. So now let us come to this example. So x cube is 8. Then what is the value of x? X is 8 power 1 by 3. So according to property, x equal to 8 power 1 by 3. So you can write 8 as 2 cube whole power 1 by 3. Now using loss 2 power 3 by 3. That is 2 power 1, that gives 2. So this is the answer for this one only. I hope clear now. So this is not like this. This is just I am explaining. So now clear? That is the way to solve the question. So now the property you have to remember, a power m is p and a equal to p power 1 by m. Clear? Move to next. So a power p by q equal to qth root of a power p. So here a power p by q can be written as a power p whole power 1 by q. Now this is qth root. So qth root of a power p, that is p is power or index and q is root. So let us take an example, 4 power 3 by 4 we can write as. So what is power 3? What is root? Fifth. Fifth root of 4 cube. Nothing but fifth root of 4 cube is what? 64. You can take like this. That is the fifth law in this. I hope clear this one. Next, when you're solving problems, you will get idea how to apply these rules. Next, sixth law. This is also another important. If a is a non-zero real number and not equal to 1, and m comma n belongs to q, such that a power m equal to a power n, then m equal to n. So here what? When the base are equal, on the both the sides are powers also equal. So that means if base are equal, then powers are also equal. That is the standard law. Next, if a greater than 0, b greater than 0, both positive, n belongs to any rational number such that a power n equal to b power n, means powers are equal, then base also equal. If powers are equal, base also equal. That is the property here. So I hope you know. In the previous one, base are equal, powers are equal. Here what? Powers are equal, then base also equal. We can take it. Clear? Next. So we will solve the problem based on 4th and 5th and 6th laws. So let us start the very simple problems. 16 power minus 3 by 4, and other one is 8 power minus 3 by 4. So we know that 16 power what? Minus 3 by 4. You can write 16 as 2 power 4. So you can write 16 as 2 power 4. Why I am writing 2 power 4? Here fourth root is there. So that's why first 2 power 4 whole power minus 3 by 4. So now we can use the indices. So this is equivalent to 2 power 4 into minus 3 by 4. So this is equal to this 4 cancel. 2 raised power minus 3. So that is nothing but 1 by 2 power 3. So we have one more identity. What I told, a power minus m is 1 by a power m. That you can use here. So now 1 by 2 cube means 1 by 8 is the answer for first one. I hope clear this one. Next, second, what is there? 8. What is the root here? 3. So you can write 8 as 2 cube. So that means 8 power minus 4 by 3 is there. So you can write 8 as 2 cube. Means 8 power minus 4 by 3 is 2 cube whole power minus 4 by 3. So this is equivalent to 2 power 3 into minus 4 by 3. 3 cancel. So what this gives? 2 power minus 4. 2 power minus 4 is 1 by 2 power 4. So nothing but 1 by 60. That is the answer for B bit. The first, look at the root. What root? Fourth root. Can we? Is it possible to write base has 2 raised power? So possible to write. You can write it. Here cube root. You can write 8 as 2 cube and use the identities. So you can cancel directly. 4 also can cancel directly. Here 3 you can cancel directly and simplify also. You can solve it. So I hope clear this one. Next. So another tricky question. If a square equal to 0.01, then find the value of a cube. So here, what is a square? 0.01. So 0.01 can be written as 0.1 whole square. So a equal to plus or minus square root of 0.1 whole square. So then square and square root cancel, we will get a equal to plus or minus 0.1 because of square. So now our job is to find a cube. We're getting two cases. So when a is positive value 0.1, then a cube. A cube is 0.1 whole cube. That is nothing but 0.001. So 0.01 is 0.1 whole square. If 0 increase means power increase by 1 here. So like that here 0.1 whole cube means 0.1 whole square gives 0.01. 0.1 whole cube means 0. You can increase one more 0. That is the value of 0.1 whole cube. So now you can take a equal to what? 0.1. Suppose a is minus 0.1. In this case, a cube is what? Minus 0.1 whole cube. So this answer gives odd power, now get answer negative. So now here a equal to plus or minus 0. Sorry, a cube. That is the answer for this one. So when a equal to 0.1, what is the value of a cube? When a equal to minus 0.1, what is the value of a cube? So 0.1 whole square is 0.01. 0.1 whole cube is 0.01. That is the solution for this one. I hope clear this one. That is. So next, another simple question. If root of 9 power x equal to cube root of 9 power 2, find the value of x. Here two terms are equal here. So here on the left side, you can write as 9 power x, square root of 9 power x, you can write as 9 power x whole power 1 by 2. On the right side, so cube root is there, that is 9 square whole power 1 by 3. Use the indices. What is indices? A power m whole power n as a power mn. So you can take it x into 1 by 2, what? X by 2. Next, here also same thing, 9 power 2 into 1 by 3 is 2 by 3. Now when the bases are equal, powers equal. So that means using property x by 2 equal to 2 by 3. You want what value? X value. X equal to 2 into 2 by 3. So to take this side, become into, that is 4 by 3. So the value of x is 4 by 3. 9 power x whole power 1 by 2 equal to 9 square whole power 1 by 3. Left side square root, right side cube root. Write as power 1 by 2 and power 1 by 3. Use the identity a power m whole power n as a power mn. Then bases become equal. When the bases are equal, powers also equal. So I hope clear this one. The next question. So this is also same simplification. You have to do simplify. So what is the property you can use here? Here how many t terms are there? A B C whole power m as a power m into b power m into c power m, because the three terms are there. So use that one. Here also same thing. Let us start with first 2 cube into a square whole cube into e power minus 1 whole cube. This into only. Same thing, ratio. We can take separate power. Minus 2 divided by e power minus 2. Let us use another property. What property can use here? A power m whole power n. That is a power mn. So 2 cube what? 8 a power 6 into e power minus 3 into a power minus 6 divided by e power minus 2. So now we can grouping 8 into a power 6, a power minus 6. These two are bases are equal. Add the powers. A power 6 minus 6 into e power minus 3. This one take it in numerator. That gives e power plus 2. Now base are equal. So the next step is 8 into a power 0 into e power minus 3 plus 2. So this will give final answer 8 into a power 0 is what? 1 into e power minus 1. The answer is 8 e power minus 1. Or you can take final answer as 8 e power minus 1 as 8 by e. That is also you can take it. Otherwise you can leave it like this also. So once again 2 cube a square whole cube e power minus 1 whole cube into a cube whole power minus 2 divided by e power minus 2. So next 8 2 cube is 8 a power m whole power n 2 into 3 6 minus 1 into 3 minus 3 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 and e power minus 2. So let us simplify. Here a power 6 a power minus 6 that is a power 6 minus 6 because bases are same adding powers. So next e power minus 3 here 1 by e power minus 2 bring in the numerator it gives plus 2. So again the bases are same adding the powers of e. So 8 into a power 0 into e power minus 3 plus 2. So that gives 8 into 1 into e power minus 1. So 8 into 1 8 because a power anything power 0 is 1 e power minus 1. You can leave it like this or we can take 8 into e power minus 1 as 8 by e power 1 because if you take e power minus 1 denominator it becomes 1 by e only. That is the solution for this question. Next, so if cube root of 6y minus 9 equal to 3 then find the value of y. So here what root is there left side cube root is there. So you can write this one as 6y minus 3 whole power 1 because cube root equal to 3. So you can take it as we want to find y value means you have to cancel the cube root. So means what you can do just cubing on both sides. When you cubing on both sides 6y minus 9 whole power 1 by 3 whole power 3 equal to both the sides means you can take both the sides power 3. So according to property these two will get cancelled. Okay, now let us take the remaining portion. So what is left out on the left side 6y minus 9 left out because 3 cancel. So this is fraction this is cancel. Now right side 3 cube 27. So shift minus 9 that side 6y equal to 27 plus 9. So 6y equal to 27 plus 9 is 36. So y equal to 36 by 6. That gives 6. 6 is the answer for this question. On the left side cube root is there. Just write as raised power 1 by 3 equal to 3. So our job is to find the value of y. So that means you have to free cube root on the left side. For that take cubing on both sides. When you take cubing on both sides cube root will get cancelled. Once the cube root is cancelled so power become 1. That means 6y minus 9 whole power 1 is nothing but 6y minus 9. So now we can get the value of y. So 6y minus 9 equal 27. 6y equal to 27 plus 9 36. And y equal to 36 divided by 6 that is 6. Clear now? The next question. So if 27 power k equal to 9 divided by 3 power k then find the value of k. So now first of all here denominator 3 power k. If you want we can shift into left side. So here cross multiplication 27 power k into 3 power k equal to 9 into 1. So you can write 27 as 3 power 3 whole power k equal to 3 power k that equal to 9. So on the left side complete base is 3. So 3 power 3k into 3 power k. On the right side also, we can write 9 as 3 square. So now base are same, adding powers. 3 power 3k plus k equal to 3 square. So now 3 power 4k equal to 3 power 2. Now here bases are equal, equating powers. 4k equal to 2, k equal to 2 by 4, k equal to 1 by 2 is the answer for this one. So first cross multiplying 27 power k into 3 power k equal to 9 into 1. So 27 can be written as 3 power 3 whole power k. 3 power 3k into 3 power k. And base are same, adding the powers. So 3 power 4k equal to right side 9 is 3 square. So when the base are same, powers also equal. Then we can get the answer. K equal what? 2 by 4, that is equivalent to 1 by 2. So I hope clear everything. So this is indices. It's very simple. Just using the general algebra and make it simplify to get the answers very easily. But every problem you should remember the identities, how to apply the identities. So this is a very important topic when you're solving big problems. So anywhere you got it indices type questions, you have to solve very fastly how to apply the indices. So next question. This is the last question of today class. And looking this one become very scared. This is very simple question only. So now what is the find the value of x power a divided by x power b whole raised power a plus b. Same thing, x by b by x by c whole power b plus c. So I think you all learned this question in the school level. So let us recollect this one. So we can solve this question using indices. So what indices you can use? A power m by a power n in brackets. A power m minus n, this property you can apply. So to get the solution for this one easily. So we can start solution. So x by a by x by b whole power a plus b equal to x by b by x by c whole power b plus c into x power c by x power a whole power c plus a, which is given question. So inside the root you have to use the property. Base are same, x power a minus b whole power a plus b into x power b minus c whole power what? B plus c. Follow same rule for all the bases. X power c minus a whole power c plus a. So now we can use the identity. What identity? A power m whole power n as a power mn property you can apply for each term. So this gives x power a minus b into a plus b into x power b minus c into b plus c into x power c minus a into c plus a. So this gives x power a square minus b square into x power b square minus c square, x power c square minus a square. Clear this one? Now what next step? If all the bases are same, we can add the powers. X power a square minus b square plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square. I'm adding all the powers. So observe the powers. So now a square minus b square minus c square minus a square. Here a square plus a square minus a cancel. Minus b square plus b square cancel. Plus c square minus c square cancel. So everything cancel, x power 0. That value equal what? 1. So that means the entire expression value is what? 1 only. So I hope clear this one. Just look at. So the question is given x by a by x by b whole power a plus b into x by b by x by c whole power b plus c into x power c by x power a whole power c plus a. So x power a by x power b is same as x power a minus b using the law of indices. Next, write all the bases like that. And after that, you can use property a power m whole power n as a power mn. So a power mn means a minus b into a plus b. Next, b minus c into b plus c into x power c minus a into c plus a. We have formula a plus b into a minus b. That gives x power a square minus b square into x power b square minus c square into x power c square minus a square. Now all the bases are same, adding the powers. So now base are equal, you can add the powers. So all the powers as opposite signs for each one. A square plus a square minus b square plus b square plus a square minus a square. Everything get cancelled. Should be 0. Power 0. Anything power 0 is what? 1. So therefore the answer for this one is 1. I hope understand this question. So so that is a today class. I hope understand everyone. Just simple application of indices can solve the questions. So we are giving some homework. Let us try the homework problems. So this is already we discussed. We discussed this question. This question also model we discussed. This also discussed. So make it all base are equal and solve for x. That is one. And find the value. You have to simplify. Same logic like that. So here also 16, here 4. Make it all base are 4 and simplify. That means try yourself. So we will discuss later. So thank you. So have a nice day.